Hi everyone and welcome to my unboxing video of WitchSpring R Collector's Edition. I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit off during this video. I've been a little bit sick for a couple days, but hopefully my voice lasts for the entire video. I simply cannot wait opening the box any longer because I wasn't expecting this collector's edition to be this huge and especially heavy. I believe this weighs like over 3 kilograms or something, and even after double checking all the contents here I am still kind of confused how the box can be so heavy. But yeah, about the game. So it's made by Kiwivolks. I believe it's like Korean indie company, and they are mostly known for their mobile game series WitchSpring, but because I'm not hugely into mobile games, I've never tried any of the games in the series. I believe there's like 4 games already, and for some reason first they made refined version or something of third game in the series and released that on, I believe, PC and Switch, but I felt like why would I want to start from the third game in the series instead of the first one, so I never ended up getting that game, even though I believe the games are their own separate stories. Each game has new main character and so on, so you could completely fine start from the third game, but still I wanted to try the first game first, and yeah, finally they remade the first game in the series, and I believe this game already out digitally on PC about a year ago, and now finally we have console release on PS5 and Switch, including these physical versions and this collector's edition, which seems quite huge and nice. Especially the contents seem quite interesting. The usual art book, soundtrack, and full of these small extra items that are always nice to have in limited editions. But what else? So yeah, I feel like there's been quite a lot of really nice Korean games during the past couple of years, so now that I am somewhat comfortable about my Japanese language skills, I almost feel like I should start learning the basics of Korea so I can play these Korean games in the original language. But that can wait for some better moment. But yeah, about the game itself. So you play as Pipery, who is like a witch who has forgotten her memories and lives alone in a forest and explores the areas around the forest and so on. I've seen a handful of trailers of the game and it reminds me mainly of like Atelier games, because it's turn-based RPG and there's like emphasis on exploring the area and collecting items and using those items to make new magics and equipment and so on, and training your main character to become stronger and so on. So it reminds me a lot of Atelier games, and especially considering how they have made multiple games in the series, but each game has their own main character, so there are a lot of similarities to Atelier games. So of course, right away I was quite interested to try it. And what else I was thinking about saying? Oh, and especially seeing how cute character artwork there is in the game. That also is a huge selling point for me. Funnily, the backside of the box is upside down. Of course, the box isn't sealed, so it could mean that I have already opened it and accidentally placed the backside of the box upside down, but I promise you I haven't peeked inside the box. This is my first time opening this, so it arrived to me upside down for some reason. But yeah, a lot of talking in the intro. Let's finally open the box and see the insides. Oh, and I already love the packaging of the contents. Protective pieces like this always adds the feel of value and so on. So, first we have the game itself, of course. And some digital extras. Some DLC costume for the main character. And I believe the expiration date for this code was like next year or something. Yeah, 28th of 8th next year. So about a year of time to redeem the code if you are buying this a little late. Next we have, I believe, the biggest of the extra items that take so much space in the box, and it's little tightly packed here. Is it easier to just remove this first? Really nice, like casing for all the items, so they stay in place perfectly. So we have figure of main character by Perry. For some reason the box is open, but that doesn't bother me. It makes it easier to open. This is a little bit awkward that the box has been pushed a little bit. That might be the reason why it was so hard to get out of there. So yeah, nice figure and much bigger than I was expecting at first, so that explains why I was so surprised by the box. Some box without any explanation what is inside here. Seems like you should. Okay, no, that's not open also. Let's open it from the side. And inside here we have the rest of the small items. We have some collectible cards, clear card, bookmark set. I believe there's like 10 cards in here. Couple pin patches. I find it funny that the title is in Korean there. No reason to make different piece of cardboard for the pin patches. Oh, and on the soundtrack the title is in Japanese. Funny to see all languages used in there. Another piece of these protective fabrics, giving a protection for the heaviest item in here. Oh, wow! This will be taking a while to go through the end of the video, I believe. So, the concept art of WitchSpring R, and here we have the title in English. So we have the title in 3 different languages. Funny to see that. I love it for some reason. But yeah, that's all the content. Box itself is also quite sturdy and heavy, so that also adds to the weight a bit. But now I can swap it the correct way. But yeah, we have huge amount of contents. Where do we start? I suppose the figure is the most interesting item in here for a lot of people, and this will be making some extra noises, so let's all start from this. So yeah, packaging quality is otherwise really nice, but this is a little bit shame that the box is kind of smashed like that. Everything else is in so perfect condition. But yeah, here we have Pipery and her little companion owl. I already forgot the owl's name. What was it? I can't remember. We'll find out in the art book, I believe. I hope that wasn't too loud. Oh. So the pieces aren't like completely like connected to each other, but it snaps pretty nicely in there, so it stays in place now. I guess it wasn't connected when I picked it up. So yeah, even though it was already almost completely assembled, you can take the pieces out and so on. And it is much heavier than I expected. I wonder if it's the usual PVC plastic or what kind of material that they made it from. But yeah, I love this little figure. It's so cute. And a lot of detail, especially like here on the clothes. And the way they included the companion owl on top of the staff is quite nice as well. The gem that is supposed to be like floating in the staff looks a little bit weird because of the rather thick pieces of plastic connecting to the gemstone, but I suppose that's fine. Against white wall it probably doesn't show up too much, so it should be fine. And better to be rather thick than too thin, so it won't be breaking easily. So that's fine. And the figure also has quite cute expression there. So yeah, all in all, I really like it. And also the stand has some artwork on it. So yeah, all in all, it's really nice. I like it a lot. That also has some details. Maybe it's too dark on the camera, I can't see it well. I can't stop admiring it. Let's continue to other items. So next, maybe let's take a quick look at the pin patches. So, couple of these pin patches. One of the owl companion, and I'm not sure who this little creature is, but I suppose I'll find out when I start playing the game using these rather usual pins to attach to your back or jacket or wherever you want to put them. To some extent, because I don't recognize this creature, because I haven't played the game yet, so to some extent I would have hoped to have the owl and the main character Piper instead of this, but maybe after I find out who this little creature is, maybe I'll be glad that they included a little pin badge of that as well. So yeah, nice little pin patches. And next we have this clear card bookmark set. So here we have quite cute box for the bookmarks. Oh, and another little plastic bag inside to open. Wow, these are quite nice. So we have different characters from the game in this clear card. Bookmarks, starting with Justice. Next we have Silver Rose Knight outfit. Was this on the DLC code? I believe so. Next we have Luna, another witch that we meet during our adventures, I believe. Robin, Michelle, Irene, silver rose seed. This was also on the DLC outfits. Rain. Livia. And lastly we have Kanna. So yeah, rather nice set of little bookmarks. Was there 10 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I did remember correctly. And next, let's take a look at the soundtrack case. So, do we have the same silver rose outfits on the cover? I'm not entirely sure. Or are these default costumes? Same artwork on the back of the soundtrack case as on the stand of the figure. So I'm guessing that must be some sort of magical seal that we can see during some spell making or something. Same artwork on the disc as on the box of the collector's edition and also on the cover of the art book. Is there any artwork behind the disc? There we have the same magical seal again. And a nice little pocket for the booklet. So, WitchSpring R original soundtrack. Tracklist. We have 38 tracks in total. Seems like it must be a full soundtrack. Oh, director's message. These are always quite nice. Some commentary about the soundtrack. Also music director interview. As well as some nice little artwork of the characters from this game. Couple more pages of the interview. And even more pages. So I believe it was 6 pages in total of the music director interview. Oh, there we can see the other creature. Is that Piper riding the creature? No, I'm glad already that they included that creature as a pin patch. So yeah, nice booklet and what is causing this? Maybe if I try to slide it from here. There we go. So yeah, really nice case for the soundtrack. I like it a lot. So now we have all the small items. But before we start going through the huge art book, maybe we should take a quick look inside the game box as well. And it seems like it has some pre-order DLC code in here as well. Cute artwork on the game box. Some screenshots of the game. And inside we have the disc and DLC code for Black Pearl outfits. And these have the same expiration date as the collector's edition DLC code. I do like these outfits, quite cute, and I do like black color, so of course I'm going to like cute black dresses. But now, do we finally start going through the art book? I wonder if I have enough memory on my camera to actually go through entire art book in one go, or if I have to actually cut the video in between at some point. That could be a possibility, because I do want to go through the entire art book instead of just quickly showing you few pages here and there. That is the way I like to make these unboxings, and that's the way I want to make these. Okay, this is so heavy, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to go through this all in one sitting. But let's try. As soon as I bend the spine a little bit, as I usually do. And I already see some really nice artwork in here. Wow, this seems so nice. Taking some pages already. But yeah, really huge and heavy concept artwork of the game. How can I hold this properly? We have some introduction message here. Already explaining what the R in the title of the game means, either remake or reboot. I was expecting something like that, and I kind of like simply having the R instead of calling it like WitchSpring remake or WitchSpring reboot. Simply having R seems like a nice way to handle remake titles and so on. Next we have contents. So we have first some sort of world artwork, next characters, next pet and creatures, and some illustrations and comments at the end. Chapter 1, the world, and already starting with full color, full page concept art. And yeah, I love this artwork. So cute characters and a lot of detail on the artwork. Oh, and so much commentary about the world building and history of the world and lore and so on. I love this already so much. But yeah, not going to read any of those during the video, just quickly showing you how much text there is. Valeria Kingdom, so some cities, places that we can visit. Blackwood, no, Blackwood, something like that. Yeah, it's so cute. Artwork of the library. Exploring the woods. So these are the woods, I believe. And that was all the like world building and so on. Next we have chapter 2, characters. And I believe Luna is the other character behind Pipery. Cute chibi style artwork. So we have the main character first, Pipery. From what I understand about the name is like because she forgot all her memories, she started calling herself after two of her favorite things, pies and strawberries, so she named herself Pipery. It's just quite cute. And here we have her companion owl, Black Joe. So okay, his name was Joe. I already forgot it. And some cute facial expressions of the main character. And I love how they made they have completely whole page for different pieces of artwork of the character. And I wonder how many pages there are. Like very often you have only one full page of the character and then small pieces of artwork on the next page or something. We have completely full page for each piece of artwork. Is this so nice? Okay, now we have less detailed, smaller pieces of artwork of some childhood pictures of Pipery and more like sketches, I believe, because of the extra lines over there around the artwork. So yeah, small sketch artwork and even more of the sketches, like concept artwork of the facial expressions and so on, and cute picture of her lying over the forest. And even more little details. Wow, I can't believe the amount of detail they put into this art book. So different looking staffs that we can have in the game, or are these like, okay, I believe these are like concept designs. So the different choices that they considered for the stuff, but ended up going with the most simple design. I suppose that's even that is it very simple, but comparing to the other designs, I think it's right choice to go with the most simple design of those. So cute artwork in here. I don't know what to say. Or that say sorry that my nose is starting to run again. I hope camera doesn't pick too much of that. A little bit more commentary about the designs. Always nice. Okay, I do need to start learning Korean because there's some Korean notes as well. Okay, now we... Oh, it's still Pipery, but different version of Pipery, it seems. I wonder what's going on in here. I thought it was some other character. Maybe the story will explain what's going on in here. But already for the main character there was like 20 pages of artwork for main version of Pipery. I wonder how many pages we have for the other version of Pipery. But I think I need to take a small break here to take care of my nose because it's starting to run and I don't want you to listen to it. So let's use one of these bookmarks to mark the spot in the art book and continue in a second. Okay, now that I have rested my voice, taken care of my running nose and also emptied the camera's memory, let's continue. I have about hour worth of space on my camera, and I realized that I have already been filming for about 40 minutes, and I'm taking the guess that this rest of the art book will be taking more than 20 minutes, so realized better to take care of the camera as well during the break. Too bad I didn't have enough time to visit gym so that I could build up some strength on my arms to make the showcasing of this huge art book easier. But let's hope that I can show it to you anyway. So now we have the DLC costumes that come with the collector's edition, and DLC costumes that come as pre-order bonus, or first bring the extra, however you want to call them. Oh, I think these were the collector's edition extra costumes. So what were the first costumes? Red berry white and red berry. So I wonder what those costumes are. Maybe they are default costumes or something. Okay, there's even more DLC costumes. I actually believe I have seen these on some DLC trailer for the PC version. So I'm gonna take a guess that there's already some DLC costumes available for the game as soon as I start playing it. And especially those white dresses were so cute that I can't resist. I have to buy them. Even though I always end up using the default costumes anyway, because I feel like those are canon for the story, so I have to use the default costumes and use the DLC costumes on second playthrough or something. So next we have Luna. Another witch that we meet during our journey. Oh, only a couple pages for her. And next we have already Michelle. So there was in total about 40 pages for the main character, but only a couple pages for each of the side characters. I suppose that makes sense because of course we are spending most of the time with main characters, so not so much need for like concept artwork and such for the side characters. Next we have Kanna. Some medicine kit, I believe. No. Kanna has more pages. I wonder if she's more special or more story focused side character or something. Different costume designs and such also. Oh, and I'm guessing the golem is Kanna's work or something, because the column artwork is here as well. The pink version of the column is quite cute. Next we have Red Hawk, and only one page for male character, because on the next page we already have Crow. And next, Jay. Wellstein or something? Reina. I love her design. That outfit is so nice, beautiful. Ellie. More childlike witch. Next we have Ralph. These seem more like earlier concept artworks for some side characters. I wonder if these are kind of like dropped characters, or did they ever finish the designs, or what happened with those characters? Really cool to see some of those early concepts for different characters. Anna. And Anna's necklace. I wonder what's so special about the necklace Anna wears. Next we have Alfred. Kate. As I have said so many times, I love to see the different like costume concepts and hair concept and so on. So I love this art book for that. Oh, who is she? I don't remember ever seeing her. I recognize most of the characters, like from the advertisement material for the game, but her I haven't seen ever, and I love her design. Kind of scary but also cute. Always my favorite kind of design. Cute but scary. Next we have Sarah. David. And Pope Service. Crown. Rather scary looking knight. How did they fit all that hair inside the helm? Because I can't see any of the hair on that picture. And size comparison against Pipery. So definitely giving some enemy vibe from that character. From what I understand about the story, there's going on some sort of witch hunt, so we are going to need to defend ourselves against some knights during the combat sheet. And Justice. The order of the characters seems a little bit confusing because from what I understand, for example, Justice was included in the bookmarks, so having him this late feels a little bit odd. But I wonder if there is reason for having the characters in Shut's order. And middle of the all characters were those some early concepts for dropped characters, so yeah, especially those I expected to be at the end of the character section of the book. Next we have Livia, also included in those bookmarks. Seems like a major character for story. And having more pages than many of the earlier characters, so yeah. I guess that's simply my personal taste about having like characters in order of importance or something like that. And another character that I don't recognize seeing before. Two slightly different variations, in one covering her face. For example, this I love about this art book. It's not like simply having the face picture next to here, like you called that it's very often, but instead you have two complete versions of the artwork, even though rest of the artwork is the same. And having like full page for the artwork, so yeah, I love so much about this art book. Another character similar to the design, but cannot recognize, having a scary sight there as her weapon of choice. Also different variations of the weapon that they considered. And even more different plans for weapons, but ended up with the sight. Is that how you pronounce the weapon? Shite or it, or another one of those weird words in English? Next we have Ethan. And Robin. Welt or something. Another scary looking knight. Melina. Elysian. And that was all of the character artwork. Next we have the third chapter for pets and creatures. And here we have Joey and another creature that had been badge for it. So we start with pets. I wonder how the pets actually work. Do you take care of them, or are they like your companions during the combat, or how do they work? Quite many different looking pets that you can find. That seems more like mechanical pet. And of course there needs to be some dragons. Many of these are quite visually interesting designs. Like these two examples, I love these. I believe these might be the any design perhaps. What do we have here? Pipery. I'm not sure what's going on here. Much bigger dragon comparison to the small shadow silhouette of Pipery, and now I'm a little bit scared. Do we have to fight these dragons or something? More little creatures. I already said how much I love the cute character design, but these creature designs have completely surprised me. I like these quite a lot. Maybe even more than some of the character design. These are quite unique looking creatures. I feel like they did quite a great job on the creature designs. And Nightmare is fitting name for the really scary looking enemy here. So more like dinosaur looking creatures as well. Some sort of ice giant. And that was all the pet and creature designs. Next we have chapter 4 for background. So right away starting with nice scenery picture of some big city. Sorry, I have to rest my hands a little bit. This art book, while I love how huge it is, it also is quite hard to showcase for you in front of the camera. So, world map. Different scenery pictures. And a lot of little details of like plants and trees and such. Wow. And size comparisons to the main character. Piper's home. So here we are making some items and planning new magic spells and such. Wow. Really reminds me of like Atelier games. I cannot stop making that comparison. So Valeria, I'm guessing Valeria is one of the cities or villages or something. And Valeria's citizens. Of course, we need to have characters in the village to make it more lively. And some huge structures. Seems like church or something. Of course, we have witch hunt as part of the story. We need churches. Some emblems of the kingdom. So that's the Lilac village. Some more countryside looking structures, and I simply love this detailed look here at the house. Wow. I could spend so much time simply staring at the artwork and looking at different details. I can't stop praising this art book, it's so amazing. So we have Schmidt in our little village. Maybe he will be helping us with crafting some items, perhaps. Oh, Luna's house. So I'm guessing Luna lives in the Lilac village. More of these Korean notes. Let me see quickly. Yeah, half of the memory left. So I hope that we can finish the art book. And I don't need to take another break. Statues of heroes, perhaps. some ship. Again, a lot of details in here. Especially taking a look inside the ship. Like, wow. Seeing the different floors and such. I simply love all of this. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, we have more detailed look. Yeah. That picture might be too dark for the camera to pick up all the details. This makes me wonder how much do we spend time on the ship, because there's so much detail put into it. Like there's so much detail put into everything in this game, it seems like. I cannot believe it. This art book has made me quite excited for the game. Okay, let's continue into the next chapter. Chapter 5, full illustrations, and already loving it. Lovely to see Piper with her little pets here. Oh, wait a second, is that page? Yeah, I wonder. Wow, these illustration pages are rather thick compared to the usual pages. I wonder why that is, and how did they print the book with pages with different like thickness. That seems, I don't remember ever seeing that in the art books of other games. Another lovely little detail about the book, having like higher quality pages for the illustrations. I can't believe the all amount of work that they have put into this collector's edition. And we have so lovely illustration artwork here. Wow. Yeah, these are all much thicker than the previous pages. Okay, I think we have found my favorite chapter of the book. I love these pictures. Oh, so lovely scenery here. Oh, there we have some strawberry pie for Piper. No wonder why she loves pies and strawberries so much. If her mother used to make some strawberry pies for her. And there we have Piper with Luna. Another lovely scene. Wow. I'm sorry, that picture kind of made me a little bit emotional for some reason. I'm about to cry. And then we have illustration taking both pages here. All the major characters for the story that we meet during our journey throughout the game. Seeing all this makes me wonder, how did they make this game originally for mobile devices? That's so confusing to me. Like, I think the original game is like, I think I checked it on mobile stores, it's like €1 or something, and it has so much detail. Of course the mobile version of the game is much more simple, but I mean this remake must still be based on the amazing game, having so much detail to it. Wow. And Piper practicing her magic here in her home. Kind of. Maybe they could have handled this one illustration in some other way instead of having the main character of the picture in middle of the pages. That's kind of annoying, but yeah. I still simply love this art book. Wow. Was this one of the DLC costumes? Maybe. Having completely different illustration for different outfit as well. Oh, and now we are falling asleep after all that training and huge strawberry pillow perhaps, or something plushy. The bed next to her. Oh, and I guess we are celebrating New Year here with all the fireworks on the background. Wow. All this is so lovely. And all the little details like Joey in the background on top of the black ball. Wow. And last chapter, chapter 6. Some commentary and cute chibi style versions of the main characters on the first page. Oh. Okay. We have commentary from the voice actors of the characters and also including like face portrait pictures of the voice actors. I just love these. So I believe one of them is like the Japanese voice actor and one of them is the Korean voice actor. I will be having a hard choice to make. Do I want to listen to the Japanese voice acting or the Korean? Maybe I have to make 2 different playthroughs of the game and use Japanese for one playthrough and Korean for the other. Like I love how they gave so much like space on the for the voice actors of the characters to have like a little commentary from them about voice acting the character and so on. I just love everything about this art book. Sorry, I have to. Do that again. There we go. Let's continue. Like such a simple thing, seeing the voice actors of the characters. I don't remember ever having like pictures of voice actors in art book like this. So it's rather unique feeling. And some of the voice actor voicing a couple of different characters. And credits at the end. And list of all the voice actors here, and book design and book planning and that's all of it. Such a great art book. Sorry, I have to take a moment. Okay, now that I have properly cleaned my nose again, let's record the rest of the video. I didn't want to sound like a shopping mess here. But yeah, everything about this collector's edition was so huge surprise to me, and I love everything about it. Like, I honestly thought when I pre-ordered the collector's edition, I thought it was going to be like rather simple, small, limited edition, like the art book would be about the size of the game box and like the figure would be much smaller, but I was so surprised when I saw the size of the box at the postal office and well the weight of the delivery. But yeah, everything is so amazing quality. I feel like this is one of my favorite collector's edition in such a long time. But at the same time I feel like there's been so many amazing limited editions this year already. But yeah, still this is so great. And especially considering how the game started as a mobile game, I am so glad that these Korean independent studios are finally making their games for home console. So I can finally play them, because I'm not much of a mobile game player, but I am so glad that I finally can experience this game on home console, and I find everything so, I am so amazed of like all the artwork, how much work and detail there is in the artwork. I cannot wait to see the game myself, and like all the detail of the, like, yeah, like this is one of my favorite art books of all time with these collector's editions, because yeah, this is huge and there's so much into it, like the detail of the illustration pages having like different paper quality compared to the most of the art book, like all the little details, and like giving the attention for like voice actors of the game, and not only like illustrators and such. Like everything about this is so lovely. I started to get a little bit emotional at the end of the art book. Like, yeah, maybe there is a reason for it. And yeah, all the little extras and everything so lovely in here. And the packaging quality of everything, having these little protective fabrics between the items. Yeah, everything is so great about this. So lovely. Collector's edition. Let's take a final look at this also. This is going to be ending on some great spot on my living room, because yeah, I love this figure and whole collector's edition here so much. I cannot wait for them to make these remakes or reboots or whatever the R stands for of the rest of the games in the series, because yeah, there are 4 of these games already for mobile devices. Maybe I have to buy those mobile devices, mobile games as well, and not only this reboot of the first game. But yeah, maybe that is enough praising of the collector's edition. I feel like this was quite fitting collector's edition for this video, because I believe this is my 200 game unboxing video. There's been a lot of other videos in between, but if you count only game unboxing videos, this was my 200th video, and at the end of 100th video I also made a little thank you speech, so I feel like I have to make another here. And yeah, to be honest, when I made that 100th unboxing video, I was considering if I ever reach 200 unboxing videos, maybe that would be like perfect place for me to stop making YouTube content and start focusing on other things more, but a lot of things have happened between those 2 milestones, and I feel like now I am more motivated to continue than ever, because seeing how much has happened during like the past year, about 2 years now, there's been so many new viewers and new subscribers and so many new comments, so it's all thanks to you for all that new motivation building up in me, and the want to keep making these videos, and I cannot wait to make another 100 unboxing videos for you. And especially the thing that have surprised me so much during the past couple years have been the amount of comments about hearing how I have helped people to relax because they find my videos as ASMR. That is I've been hearing those comments for quite a while now from small amount of viewers, but I didn't believe it at first because the type of ASMR that I listen to when I want to feel relaxed is the usual type that people think first, like the whispering and such. So I didn't understand why people find my videos as ASMR. I still don't completely understand it. But I am so glad that you find my videos as ASMR because hearing how I have helped people to relax have made me so happy. And it came as a surprise to find this new audience. So yeah, all that included have made me so motivated to keep making more content for you to listen to and hopefully relax to and fall asleep. So yeah, thank you for everything and I love you all. I hope to see you soon again. Bye.